You're right. Yeah, I'm fine. Did your mom put those diapers on, you fucking retard?
Hey,
I fucked your mother.
This ain't the hood. This ain't the hood. You want detention? Go sit down now. Let's go.
So I want to get a green crop dress because I feel like it'd go really well with my pants. You know?
Now, last week we reviewed the first Red Scare, which began following the Russian Revolution in 1917. If you did the reading last night, you may have come across the second Red Scare. When did that occur? TK?
Oh, it was after World War II. That's when McCarthyism started.
Correct. Be on point, this will be on the pop quiz next week. Senator Joseph McCarthy pushed his agenda of Soviet espionage in the high rankings of the U.S. government. Instead of fighting on the battlefield, we sought after communist sympathizers in our country. And that's when
May I have your attention, please? TK Clark, please report to the guidance counselor's office immediately.
I'll have someone send your assignment home after class. Okay, who can tell me the significance of the House Un-American Activities Committee in 1947?
Have a seat. Do you know why I asked you down here?
No, sir. Did I do something?
Have a look.
What's this?
You tell me.
I'm so confused, Mr. Deacon. Is this serious?
It's very serious. That is your email address at the top.
Hold up. Are you accusing me of coming after these people?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want to know if you did it.
Hell no. You know how easy it is to Photoshop this bullshit?
Language.
I'm sorry, but somebody's messing with me. I don't know who would pull a prank on me like this. I mean, half these people I don't like, but I would never do. I did not write this. Believe me.
Mr. Clark, I know it's your first year and you're having some difficulty fitting in and making friends here. I understand. But if you have any thoughts about harming anyone, you need to tell me the truth.
Innocent, Mr. Deacon. Innocent.
I'll have a conversation with your teachers about your classroom conduct. It's a formality. And no conversation about this outside of my office. Understood? Have a seat. Do you know why I asked you down here?
No, sir. Did I do something?
Have a look.
Good morning.
Morning, Sharon. Have a good weekend?
Oh, yeah. 5-star steak dinner and a ball game with Robert. The man knows I'm definitely not a cheap date. So, oh yeah, I heard you made a chair of the Meg dance. Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, I have a nice surprise in store for the kids.
Oh, good.
How many times we got to hear apologies like that? I've had to hear in my lifetime. Never thought I'd have to hear from my son. It's not like he gets a free ride here. No, we pay.
What's going on in there?
You haven't heard?
Of course.
I just walked in the door.
Is TK Clark in your class?
Yeah. He's a bright spot for sure. What's up?
He cut himself last Friday. He tried to commit suicide. The word is he overreacted to some accusation about a plan to shoot up the school.
Wait, who said that?
I can't say more than I have.
Amanda, he's my student. I have a right to know.
Your behavior and the school's behavior certainly reflects that.
Reprehensible.
Let's go.
Miss Edmondson, please show the clerks to the main entrance. Thank you. Ah, Miss Vance. That's what I wanted to see. Miss Vance, I hope we're not cutting into your first period.
No, it doesn't start for another 15 minutes.
Well, good. That's plenty of time.
Yeah, Amanda was just telling me about TK. What the hell's going on?
First of all, TK's in the hospital making a full recovery, thank God.
Of course. But when was I going to be informed about these allegations against him?
These were found in Dean Ryan's inbox on Thursday morning. We're still not sure why they were sent there.
Somebody recorded video of Mitch's meeting with TK and posted it online to FriendSpot. When we heard what happened, we shut down the student group page immediately. You recognize these names?
Yeah, most of them are students in my class.
Has TK been acting unusual? Quiet? Confrontational with other kids, maybe?
If you're asking me if he has issues, so does every other kid in America. I mean, okay, sometimes he loses focus, but I've never had to throw him out of class. He participates when he's not doodling in his notebook.
Draws pictures? What kind?
Well, I'm not a psychologist like you, Mitch, but none of this craziness sounds like TK.
Miss Vance, I've had the young man in my office several times. He travels 20 minutes outside the zone to school. He doesn't interact with other students. And he's made several unfounded allegations about being called the N-word. What Mitch is trying to say here is that TK fits the profile for being what we call socially inept.
So you want me to give your suspicions validation? I'm not buying it. I don't believe it.
No one's saying he's going to be expelled. But you've been here 2 years now?
3.
Either way, you know how important it is for us to maintain our standing. Public trust. Can't have the good name of Overduke smeared in legal exposure, let alone endanger future enrollment.
Did you say that to his parents just now?
Look, when Mitch is through with his investigation and TK is fully cleared, we'll make a school-wide announcement. We can all move on. Work out best for everyone.
Okay, then. Are you at least looking at other students who could have done this?
Trust the process, Sharon.
Fucking process.
May I have your attention, please? As many of you know, there have been rumors spreading around regarding certain individuals and what they were planning to do at our school. I'm speaking on behalf of Principal Thompson to briefly address this matter and set the record straight. The Homecoming Committee has voted April's Megadance theme to be a return to the 90s. Woohoo!
Quiet! Cut the bullshit! If you're finished the quiz, you sit there and don't you talk. Whoever's not done the quiz, hand your work in on the way out, please. Thank you. Larry, can I see you a minute, please?
I have science next, miss.
This won't take long. I'm sure you're aware of what happened to TK Clark the other day.
It was just a joke with the salsa in his seat, so what?
A joke? He's in the hospital because the way your pals like to pick on him.
Hey! I didn't make him cut himself.
What is it about TK that gets under your skin? Huh? Is he smarter than you? Gets better grades than you? Or is he better looking than you?
He doesn't belong here. And if he'd leave my girl alone, maybe I wouldn't be so hard on him.
Oh, okay, so it's all about a girl in class that doesn't think you're big enough for her. Wow, it's really cute to be so jealous.
Put one hand on me. I'll tell Mr. Thompson.
You're late for next period.
I don't understand what you're doing with him. It's really weird. I see
Never
that.
do anything.
Yes, you are though. I would.
Whatever, I'm done.
Candace, come on.
Hey, have they called you in to discuss TK Clark recently?
Yep. It's a tough break. Things haven't been easy for that kid.
You think there's any truth to it?
I get the spoiled brats just like you. They want to threaten you for getting a B instead of an A. TK don't fit that bill.
Yeah, Thompson's looking for any excuse to expel him.
I swear, that man thinks he's gonna be president one day.
Yeah, right.
He always finds a way to kick dirt under the rug.
Don't remind me of that other incident. What about Candace? Candace Romano. She's in your class, right?
The Jersey princess? Oh, yeah. TK used to ask me for advice on how to approach her.
Really?
A few weeks back, he actually got a phone number. I've never seen him so excited.
That was so nice of her.
Yeah, but something was off. I mean, that girl could have any kid in the school, especially the varsity guys. She always gives more attention to TK.
You think there's kids around that don't like seeing them together?
I hear whispers. You know, Swift and TK fought, right?
Yeah. What happened?
A week ago, I had to take him to the nurse's office. What was weird is Candace just walked off. You would have thought with everything going on, she would have just stuck by his side, but she was spooked. It was like she was being watched.
Have a seat. Do you know I asked you down here?
No, sir, did I do something?
Have a look.
Are you accusing me of coming after these people?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want to know if you did it.
Hell no. You know how easy it is to Photoshop this bullshit?
Language.
Hey, Chantel, got a light? It'll be our little secret. Where you coming from?
The homecoming committee. They have me working on the graphics for the mega dance banner opening up in the hallways next week.
Yeah, that's neat. Miss Simonson was just telling me about that recent summer opportunity you earned. Congrats.
Thank you.
It's rare that the Arts Institute would accept such young talent before their senior year.
Well, I applied early and they liked my work, so they asked me to get involved early.
Is that right? You know, my nephew was interested in the same program. Yeah, he just turned 13. He loves comic books. So I called the admissions office for an application. They don't accept applicants under 18. I know what you did. I saw your post on Candace's friend spot. I expected better from you.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
The kill list. It was made up by you.
Excuse me?
Cut the crap. You were jealous of TK getting in the way of your precious friendship with Candace.
Oh, please. Can you prove it, Miss Vance?
Yeah, I can. Your art submission, it's just like TK's work. Jesus, did you have to steal from him too?
I know what Candace likes. It's definitely not him. Why do you care anyway? It's not like he was really gonna shoot up the school. Fat and lazy losers who can't get girls do that.
Why'd you have to take it so far? Why?
Take a look around. We're nothing like his people across town.
His people?
Do you know how everyone would look at us if he got with the future prom queen? I vomit in my mouth just thinking about it.
Well, that's cute. Like you're such a very fine person.
Will any of this shit be on the final exam? If not, my ride's almost here.
I won't let this go unanswered.
Your arms don't reach that far, Miss Vance.
The Mega Dance Committee has acquired a full DJ playlist that we have to approve to make sure it's both free. They did have some recommendations for catering, and we have at least 5 parents ready to chaperone.
Is that all?
Well, there'll be more responding soon. But the good news is, Maggie Flanagan's dad is going to cover the cost for the inflatable slide to be installed in the cafeteria.
Great. Well, that was the last thing on the agenda. Have to rush. I've been given tickets to the Phillies game. See y'all tomorrow.
Are we ever going to address the elephant in the room?
Sharon, I don't think this is the right time.
When is the right time? We made a promise to TK's parents to pursue the truth and exonerate him. And now we're just all supposed to behave like nothing ever happened?
Come on, Sharon, we all care about TK. Honestly.
Oh, yeah. How many of you have gone to see him in the hospital?
Vance.
No, or better yet, looked at your own students as suspects in this bullshit setup.
You are out of line, Sharon.
Calm down, Harold. She needs to know.
Know what?
As of Tuesday morning, TK's parents have agreed to allow him to enroll in a local public school in his zone.
This is on all of us.
They've agreed not to bring suit against us out of respect for his well-being. It's over.
So you're just going to push him out like this?
We have more important agendas to attend to right now.
No, Harold, let me talk. I'm not one of your students' parents looking for a leg up. While Mitch was conducting his biased investigation while intoxicated, I had to find out for myself that kill list was photoshopped by Chantel Gilbert.
Chantel?
Yeah, she was jealous of TK's crush on her BFF Candace. Go look at her friend spot page. Go ahead, before she deletes the post. She's a habitual liar.
Look, I know we all want to do what's right for these kids, and it saddens me. It's a real tragedy that it happened, but we all have to move on.
Did anybody bother to check the IP address on that email? I had one of my own kids do the digging, and he confirmed. That email, that kill list came from Chantel. Watch the video outside of Mitch's office clearly. You'll see her reflection. None of you bothered to look that far.
Listen, The school can't survive without the subsidies we get from the states, without boosters. Our happy contributors won't be so happy if one of their kids gets expelled for such a cruel prank.
It was beyond cruel. The only harm TK ever brought to anyone was to himself. He just needed to be told that he was the brightest in class, that he was talented and optimistic, and he came from a good family.
And he has nothing specific to offer us. It's quiet, disengaged, and quite frankly, not valedictorian material.
Why allow him to enroll here in the first place?
To make a statement that our school supports equal opportunity. Leave it alone, Sharon. He is not the only one who can represent our state quota. Soon there'll be other kids from his district begging for enrollment here.
Yeah, okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, Harold. If TK was on the football team and he was caught sexually assaulting a cheerleader, we would keep it quiet so he could play the championship game, right?
I wasn't going to bring this up until tomorrow, but I will now. There have been harassment complaints against you, Sharon, from Chantel's mother, from Larry Swift's father. I have authority to take action on their behalf, and that depends on whether or not you back off this matter completely. Otherwise, there are plenty of other good history teachers out there.
Thompson, come on.
No, it's okay. I could see I'm the only one around here that gives a damn about who pays my salary.
You come back to work tomorrow, Sharon. Don't you dare say another word about this.
Way 31, 15-year-old Nigel Shelby took his own life last week. His family told Way 31 he had been treated for depression and he had been bullied for being gay.
A protest at Huntsville High School. Students walked out of class to show their displeasure at how the school handled the recent suicide.
Today, Summer Smith, the mother of 13-year-old Samarian Humphrey, is speaking out after claiming her son has been the target of physical and mental abuse by his classmates at Plano ISD's Haggard Middle School. Posting this now viral viral video to her Facebook accusing her son's classmates of forcing Humphrey to drink urine. It happened at a sleepover last month she says was orchestrated by the kids to bully him. But she says the problem started before the sleepover, saying Humphrey has been harassed and degraded for nearly a year with no help from staff.
A Utah mother says her 10-year-old daughter took her own life over the weekend after being bullied at school.
Izzy Tishner was on the autism spectrum and had dyslexia. Her mother says other children recognized her differences and frequently bullied her.
She really didn't say what she wanted to be, but I knew I know she told me, "Mommy, I want to be more than this." And now I think I understand what she meant. More than this is more than her disability.
An unusual sight outside Tigard High School late Wednesday morning. Several hundred students walk out in a show of support for students of color. The walkout comes just days after some Tigard High School students posted a disturbing video on TikTok. We can tell you the students can be heard using slurs to describe Muslims, blacks, and Asians.
This was the scene outside Prior Lake High School Thursday, just days after a viral video captured the moments two students could be heard making racial slurs, which 14-year-old Naya Sijan says were targeted towards her. All of them now demanding those involved be held accountable in this latest push for racial justice.
We need more consequences for these things. I feel like it's always just a slap on the wrist, and when you get a slap on the wrist, you're going to continue to do what you do because nobody is punishing you for these actions.
It starts with all of us, the entire community. Everybody needs to come together. We cannot do this alone.